go. I forgot to actually go have my fucking Twitch chat on my browser. I'll take care of that in a minute. Alright, so first things first. I don't want to stream, so it's looking silent and everything, because that's always most important. Okay. Stream seems good. That's always a good plus. And got another Twitter notification. Alright. First, go ahead, stream info. And because it seems like, this thing actually has a category, well, instead of setting it to Doom or Doom 2, I'm actually going to set to FreeDOOM because that's what we're playing today. And I guess I'll do this because why not? Yeah, if it goes through, it goes through. Yeah, it's always like, well, check everything, make sure, all that good stuff is taken care of. I want to check Discord. So, I just want to, like I said, just check Discord real quick, see if my bot has done its thing in the main spot. Which looks like it has, so that's good. Alright, let's see, there's another Discord notification. See what that is real quick. Okay, it's Tots in Tortoise and Totless. Okay, so everything seems to be going good. So it's always the nice thing. And bada boop, beep, ba la. Emotes, cause why not? Alright, so since everything has done its business and all that, I'm gonna go ahead and do my intro. So as always, everyone, hey yo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs, and Happy New Year to every single one of y'all. It is Mr. Rumble Roses once again, and yes, I am back doing another stream. Basically, in a nutshell, this is going to be another installment of Let's Plays Live. Where I stream random things at random times. These are because I'm wanting to, just play something while streaming it, hang out, maybe entertain people, whenever the time is, and things like that, or maybe I'm just testing stuff. So, today, or tonight rather, because it is pretty late, it's almost 3 a.m. my time, it's 2:47 right now, but it's almost 3 a.m. my time. But But I'm still like wide awake, not really tired or anything like that. And I was like, I want to do something, and just do it on stream because why the fuck not? And I was kind of thinking to myself, like, what could I do? And the one thing that kind of came to my mind was being able to play FreeDOOM, it is basically now possible to play FreeDOOM on console. Thanks to the power of like mod uploads and things like that. So yeah, and beforehand I was trying to hopefully get like the latest version of FreeDOOM because I don't really like keep track of every single little like bits and pieces of news when it comes to the thing. But I believe that right now I have what might be the latest version. Um, even though it shows a pig, but like the one I got was version 0.13.0 because I remember that when I got Phase 2, because that was basically FreeDOOM 2 Hell on Earth type of thing. That one was updated to that, and it had like some new graphics and things of that nature. And then afterwards, was just looking at just browsing around and see if there's like any versions of FreeDOOM that might be updated and everything. And I believe, lo and behold, I found it. Now I don't know 100% for sure, but I'm willing to just take it from the word of the uploader name. But I think the person or the people who made FreeDOOM was the one who uploaded this, so I got Phase 1 and everything. I'm gonna kind of read what it says and everything, and then we're gonna hopefully have some fun with it. So the FreeDOOM project aims to provide all the content needed to form a complete and entirely free slash liberal game for the Doom engine. It is designed to be compatible with most custom levels, music, graphics, and other modifications and mods made for the original Doom games by Doom fans and artists over the decades. So, I guess in a sense, I guess I could put it in like a short-term nutshell type of thing. The best way I can kind of describe it is like imagine Doom, but it's free and open source. And like yeah, it still plays, it still feels and plays like Doom and all that, um, but it doesn't have like any assets or sounds or anything like that from the official game. Like it's its own thing. And I do remember like a lot of times when people would like have certain like mods or big projects that would run on Doom. 9 times out of 10, apparently they would have like a FreeDOOM iWAD to run with it, so that way they could build to have it running without people needing like to have the official version of like say like Ultimate Doom or Doom 2 or Plutonia, for example. Foul Doom. We'll put it that way. Um, but yeah, like I want to kind of like play around with it because there's two versions, two phases, if you will. FreeDOOM Phase 1 is pretty much like a thing for for Ultimate Doom. It has 4 episodes and all that jazz. Phase 2, even though like I haven't played Phase 2 much, but knowing how the logic stuff works. Um, it pretty much is like a 32 level thing for replacing like all the stuff and having new levels, graphics, yada yada. So yeah, we're gonna try and play that today. I did a little bit different mod, which is this mod right here because I wanted to I wanted to pretty much just like have like some silence going on and not have to worry about like demos being played back or whatever. So. But yeah, I think I remember playing this like a long time ago, but I don't think I ever finished it fully. Alright, so I'm gonna do my first save, and I'm gonna show off the game a little bit. So first off, this is what the HUD looks like. I am playing it non-widescreenable because there's not really a thing. It's not like fully made to be widescreen, but you can play it though. So I'm kind of playing it like this. Like I said, there's the HUD, there's the face graphic, for FreeDOOM guy, and everything. So start from the basics. Oh god, apparently the fucking HUD was acting weird. Okay, so start with the fist. This is how the fist looks. Like I say, everything you see, still going by Doom logic. Chainsaw. That's not too bad. I think it's like a circular saw type of thing. This is the pistol. New sprite, new hand stuff, and everything. This is the shotgun. Now I gotta admit, whenever I kind of saw this new look, it kind of reminded me of Duke 3D's shotgun, but a little more centered. So there's that. This is a chain gun. Like I said, everything is pretty much still going by Doom logic. There you go. Rocket launcher. Rifle. And last but not least, BFG. So yeah, that's all the weapons and everything like that. So without further ado, we're gonna start playing now. Well, on episode 1, map 1, called Outer Prison. Now, last time I played this wasn't really a thing. We weren't in any type of prison, so apparently, this is the health pickup stuff. These boils here are the zombiemen. I don't know what their names are, in the actual game, but I just know them by how their nature and their behavior. That boy over there, that's a shotgunner. This worm thing right here is basically the Pinky Demon sort of thing. Quite the gruesome death animation, no? Now, it has been a long time since I last played FreeDOOM, but also knowing the fact, this is 1.13.0. Because they're this 1.13.0, I don't know how much has changed compared to compared to the old versions. apparently this is a secret area. Okay. Want to get that shotgun because more ammo. Nice little quick save here. Blue pass card. Rip saw. That's what the chainsaw button is called. And I am still, kind of doing the thing, where I'm playing this on Heartbeat 20 because, it's like, because, first time in a long time that I played this, that, I want to take things a little slow, maybe not to worry too much. But also, it does make for more playthroughs and stuff to do in the future. Yeah, those things are. You could probably, if you know your Doom stuff, but those are basically the imp type enemies. But I'd say though that there are some things that I would probably be keeping after after I've done a few playthroughs here and there of it. I'd say probably at most, FreeDOOM would be like the one thing that I would probably be keeping. Yeah, I do got a handful of things, a handful of mods and stuff that I downloaded. That I more than likely will be keeping, to have in my possession. Different things like Doom 64 for Doom 2, Technical Quest 3. Of course, both FreeDOOM games, unless of course there's stuff another random update that happens here and there. Which I'm not going to say it's not going to happen anytime soon, because I'm not going to jinx myself. There's a bit of a hanging, the corpse right there of a half-dead FreeDOOM guy. I don't know if you'd call them FreeDOOM guys or Marines or what, but the main character is basically going to be as known as FreeDOOM guy. Communication center. AGM. I don't know 100% for sure on this, so take this with a grain of salt. But supposedly, and this because this is just my little randomized hunch, but it could be a possibility that the AGM is this game's version of like the UAC. Because again, like fucking, free, new stuff, not tied into anything, of the main game lore or whatever. So. And in this stream, I'm only hopefully trying to do episode 1, because when it comes to episodic games like and stuff like this, for example, like FreeDOOM or Ultimate Doom or whatever, I often will like dedicate a stream to have like to being like based on like the episodes that I play. Alright, so now we've cleared all that out. Okay, so that's how you lower that. I got to know for future runs. But yeah, I think like I want to say like the last time I ever played FreeDOOM in some sort of way, was back on PC, of course, and I think I was using the Edge source port because I think like that was like the one port that I was able to use most of my for a good portion of like my Doom playthroughs that I was able to do on stream, because I couldn't be able to do I couldn't use certain ports or play certain mods on stream, because it was like sometimes I like the. I think it's like most of the time where it's like it would have like a moment where like we're trying to like play the mod or whatever. And have like random freezing moments here and there, and kind of just like messes me up entirely and whatnot. Okay, so that's not open. Okay, so yeah, these things are armor bonuses. Huh? gotta respect the worm. But I will say, like, the times that I have played, you know, a bit of FreeDOOM, it's like, it's been quite an interesting little experience. See, like, you know, people, you know, do like a completely new adventure with like a new, you know, like a new character type thing, even though it's still inspired by Doom Guy, and yet, you know, like everything's free. You know, no assets, you know, used from the base game of any kind, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it was just like, ugh. It was just generally cool to see, you know, and I do wish I was able to, like, you know, play, you know, do like a full playthrough. But it was, you know, one of those situations where it's like, you know, I couldn't be able to do it because, you know, software and stuff was more or less being an ass, so. And I have said it before in the past, and I will say it again. Like, you know, I still do miss being able to. I do miss streaming, you know, stuff on PC, and I wish I still was able. I still wish I was able to, you know, play stuff, you know, do stuff on PC. Like, you know, there's like a handful of stuff that I would love to have done, you know, on PC. You know, I think, especially like, you know, from playing, like, you know, playing new mods that I wouldn't be able to play on here on this port because of, you know, like their, I think, like, how they are and whatnot. But also, you know, being able to, you know, like do some Duke Nukem mods as well, because, funny enough, the Duke Nukem 3D Legacy mod, I actually, I believe I played around with it at one point on stream. It got an update, quite recently. I think it was like yesterday or something. Yeah, and I would have loved to be able to play that again, especially being able to do the thing because the mod has the ability to have like quote unquote like custom made episodes that you can play, and one of the things that you can be able to do with the mod is you could basically play. You can basically play episode 4 from Total Meltdown in the mod itself. I don't know if like all the assets, I don't know if like all the new textures and stuff are there, but I do remember like at one point in time that someone had someone or some people had made user maps based around the episode 4 plug and play from the PSX port of Duke Nukem, aka Duke Nukem Total Meltdown. I've been munched on from behind, apparently. Okay, so then you get Spectre one. Yep. Oh, what is that? Oh. It was a soul sphere. Hold on. Let me go back real quick. I heard something lower. Area survey map. I guess that's maybe like a thing that I guess like maybe that's the thing that just, you know, opens up whenever you go into the share or whatever. Alright, E1M3 waste disposal. Okay. Ah. Looks like we came here in a like a train thing. Now I want to say, if I'm going off of like, if I'm going off of like you know, classic Doom logic, I almost want to say this level might have the secret exit. And call it a hunch, but I feel like the way to the secret exit is over on the other side. You know where where my crosshair is at and everything. Okay, I can't go through there. Supposedly, though, with this new version of FreeDOOM, or at least the latest that I know of, supposedly there's going to be like some new enemies that we have not seen from previous versions. So that could be fancy. Yeah, at this point, I'm just maining the shotgun. I do almost kind of wonder, like, I do kind of like wonder how like the statistics are for like the weapons and monsters and everything for FreeDOOM. Like I kind of wonder if like there's generally any differences between like, you know, all the enemies and like all the enemies in FreeDOOM versus Classic Doom, as well as the you know the weapons and yeah, like, you know, all that, like the monsters, weapons, you know, and everything. Yes, there's blue key. Yeah, I figured that was gonna be the case. Hmm. Okay. Well, nothing really over there worth knowing about. At least for now. Another ripsaw. I guess the door stays open. Yep, go AGM train. Is that still the shotgun? Or... Yep. I love it. What's this? Making some stores. Okay, so this is the normal exit. What does this switch over here do? I wonder. Do you suppose that switch is going to make a bridge? So it says no. Oh. Hold on. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of just call it right here and say that the punch was right, but the placement was wrong. Yep. Nutrient recycling. E1M9. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is definitely a new experience for me because I have never played the secret level of episode 1 of FreeDOOM. Hell, I don't even know where everything is at. The whole entire game. And not just in phase 1, but also in phase 2. But we are going to try and get through this together. We will persevere together. Like together, we will devour the FreeDOOM gods. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I blame Onyx for that. Fucking, you know, for that's his favorite line. Say it's looking right here in Elden Ring. Blech. So I don't know 100% for sure, but I think this is a button. I think this is like a thing where it's like a button has been like, you know, destroyed. Yeah, that's why I got knocked off his pedestal. Minigun! Oh yeah. Okay. So, part of me says go there. Another part of me says go here. Okay, so I found it, but I need the yellow key. So what's up with all these fucking keys, bruh? I do like how I do like, like how this wall looks. It's like it has like some like it's been kind of like destroyed in some places, and you see like the like inner shit of it. There's him and then so why you don't know infighting, yeah? So you gonna stand there and fucking take it? You gonna take it like a bitch? What's gonna open up? There's the fucking thing. Yoink. Oh, your ammo storage needs. Damn right. Couple missiles. I need the other key. There's the other key there. Obviously, it's going to be the radiation silt. A silt there. Rescue operations. Reinforced armor. Lot. So there's still some infighting that can be done. course you're, it's of course you're still alive. Of course you're still fucking, you know, still alive. Of course you're gonna fucking be in it out of reach. AGM. Then I'll just seriously go into the fucking full circle. Or did I just come in one way and go out, go in one way and come out the other? Well, how's the end? Yeah, probably in the future, because I've been kind of thinking about this with you know, the port and everything. You know, not just like, you know, FreeDOOM stuff, but also like, you know, for generally, you know, like Doom 2 and everything like that as well. Well, you know, basically classic Doom stuff, you know. But I'm kind of like generally just randomly thinking about like doing a thing where it's like, you know, I play, you know, I play stuff like this, and like I have like the resolution scale set to original, set at maximum, and then, you know, play things non-wide screen, you know, to have like the true classic retro pixel mumble jumble. But also to maybe have like the full screen, you know, full view HUD, you know, up here as well. But I do still need to try and play Sigil on console. I've been thinking about like how I've been thinking about the whole situation with Sigil 2, and everything like that, but. Because of how like because of how this port is kind of finicky with like, you know, how many mods you can be able to get, and let alone like, you know, how many will actually, you know, work and shit. Because the majority of the mods that I have downloaded, like the majority of them work, but one, I believe like one either like, you know, gives like a black screen, you know, menu, or it gives me like an error or something like that. And then there's another mod called Not Even Remotely Fair, or Nerf, that doesn't even show up in the fucking mod list, even though I have, you know, sub to it. But I'd say like the idea for Sigil, if I do Sigil 2, it'll probably be with the old port, you know, the old Bethesda port. I think that was like a Unity thing, whereas this one, you know, runs on text. judging by these like zombie men looking dudes, it kind of seems to me that instead of having like pistols or like rifles or something like that, it seems like they kind of have like I don't know if anyone else would agree with me when I say this, but it seems like they have like Uzis or something. But instead of like firing like bursts of 3 or more than one or something like that, they're just shooting like one round. Okay, that needs the yellow key. I have no idea what opened. Même si le reste des billes de mécanisme. And also, I do apologize for the coughing. Can't really help it, but so we'll have for another random hunch. But I'm gonna say the yellow key is not accessible. Whee! Why do I need this? Like, why do I need this? I'm not seeing anything for radiation. Okay. I think I'm starting to see exactly why I was given the soup. The soup! Yep, my face. Up my way and up my face. Alright, so I've got yellow key and got blue key. Oh, there, we'll block the exit. Five people done. Winning 5. Oh my. Give me a moment, I just wanna check some stuff. Oh my god, you're still fucking sending it? Never mind. Like, clearly, fucking, you know, they won't send notifications that, hey, I'm live, and I've been live for about an hour. And it was about an hour, and so fucking sent that tweet. Nice music, though. Very good. Very good. Okay, so we know where the exit's at. Let's go out, go progression. Oh, look at that, I got like, you know, like chairs. FreeDOOM's trying to pull its FreeDOOM cube out. I'll say I'm doing pretty good on armor. Haru? A backpack for all your ammo storing needs. Oh, nice. Red key, red hash card. I'd say the one thing I'm kind of curious about is I think it's like E1M7 and E3M7. And the reason why I bring those and the reason why I bring those two levels up is because um I remember a long time ago when I played this one mod. There's this one mod that I played called D4V, which is basically like Doom 4, uh, Doom 4, Doom 4 Vanilla, which in a nutshell is pretty much like trying to, have like Doom 2016, like weapons and weapons and enemies, but made as like if they're made around like 1993 or whatever, like when Classic Doom was when Classic Doom was made and released and everything. Um, and I remembered that E1M7 and E3M7 were apparently changed. And I think the reason why they were changed was because it was because I think it mainly because of like scripting events or something like that I think it would pull off with how the monsters that was like the monsters versus how they would be Classic Doom and all that. So I think like they generally change the like two boss levels to be something freedom. Okay. For some reason I thought this was like water. I'm like, nah, it's in the fucking air. It's in the fucking inside building. Like a day, it's in fucking inside building. Why would they have water in a place like this? Okay, apparently this was a secret area. Hmm. where I got the red key. And there we go. UNM6 training facility. Alright, so this level and then UNM7, and that's how episode 1 will, I believe episode 1 will end. Or no. Damn it, now I'm fucking curious. Okay, no, I don't know why, like, I felt like... Ugh, never mind. We'll just call it, we'll just call it me being a dumb... Back stretch, don't want to be having my flesh torn off the body. How much health do you got? Okay, so red key door is there. Ew. Like, what hit me? At least it's good to know that, I was about to say, at least it's good to know that fucking, FreeDOOM's got its own little category on Twitch. Cause, you know, cause even though, like, it's, you know, like a Doom thing and all that, but, like, it's still, like, its own game. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again. You know, they got like a handful of, you know, a handful of Doom, classic Doom categories. You know, same with Doom 2. And I think they should honestly, you know, fix that. You know, I generally and honestly think that Twitch, you know, needs to really fix that. You know, like, for one, you know, they need to change like, like classic Doom to like Ultimate Doom, you know, call it that in some sort of way. Even if, like, say you were to play, you know, like the original 3 episodes and not the 4th one, you know, if you're doing that, or if you actually had, you know, like that version of Doom before it became Ultimate, you know, like, you know, maybe do that. You know, have Doom 2 be Doom 2 Hell on Earth. You know, it's simple enough. You know, Final Doom, you know, I think I get its own little thing. You know, whether you're playing TNT or the Plutonian Experiment. Doom 2016, because basically Doom 2016 is known just as Doom. So I think like that's where, you know, where you should take the the main Doom aspect of things. And everything. Now, of course, for Doom Plus Doom 2, you know, like Doom Plus Doom 2 can have its, you know, own little category. Because it is like, it's legitimately, you know, like the definitive Doom. And that's what it's called. You know, it's like, well, like it's called Doom Plus Doom 2, but basically, like, overall, it's like the definitive Doom. Okay, so we got the red key. Alright. How do we approach this? Hold on here. Oh. Okay, so where the fuck is the yellow key at for the door? The little random bitch, she's probably out there somewhere. Great for the missile. Naam, ja. Some got DBO tabs. Okay. What did that do? Like, what did that do, man? What did that do? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ah. I don't know. Invisibility. A partial invisibility. Alright, let me see if I can remember how the fuck to get back to, that's one area. Not through there. Oh. You are a lost soul. Xenobiotic material lab? Or was it xenobiotic materials lab? Xenobiotic, man, yeah. I do want to check something real quick. Outpost 4. Okay, so we found blue door and yellow door. Ew. That makes sense. Wait. It got. Okay. shotgun. For a moment there, I thought like I was literally taking damage. Gives me slight E1M1 vibes from Doom. Except, you know, the things at a higher field. Damn. You should get the blue key card or blue pass card. Blue pass card. Alright. So far I'm making good progress. Okay. That was being surprising. Almost restful like, can I please get a more of the piss? We'll get more of that sweet old peace action. We'll have to worry about someone coming up behind me and go boo. Woo. Oh no! Again, I've not gotten a fucking energy weapon. They're moving on it. Oh. I do believe you'll find someone is stuck. So, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. You're a nice fish thing 5 times. And get him unstuck. No. What have you just unleashed? I can push a button, but I don't know what that button does. Button, what does button do? Oh. Let me upp, jag får ha vischa. I think where the area is at. I'm curious, sir. Oh. Nice. Good luck. Pardon. Okay. Hmm. Similar key. Maybe there's a hole on this side. Oh. That is confusion. I mean to get two. Oh. Oh, there we go. And I say, where the fuck? I say, where the fuck is this key? Okay. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be important, but it's open. Hell no. Like what? No, man. I hate the infinitely tall monster bullshit. Outpost Quarry. And there's only 3 monsters, 4 items, 1 secret. Dear God, it's fire blue. I'm going off the beaten path, apparently. The big red arrow pointing right here. That's one. Now there's 3. Free at last from that dreadful outpost, but you're still stuck on this rock, with AGM and other monstrous experiments, if not to dwell on what evil horrors they were going to create from you. You need a functioning starship to get back to Earth. The best chance of one is the facility that you had when they first brought you to planet side. When they first gave you your powers. When the nightmare first began. Perfect time for the teleporter to glitch out your gear. Your gear as you get ready to raid the military labs. And there you go. There's all the information, stuff like that. FreeDOOM is a collaborative effort to create a completely free content game. It is combined work of many different artists, musicians, level designers, and programmers. More than is possible to list on this page alone. Thanks go to everyone who has contributed and helped make FreeDOOM a reality. FreeDOOM is distributed as free software under the terms of the BSD license and is under continual development and improvement. If you like the project and want to help make it better, visit the FreeDOOM website. Brah. Thanks for playing. And there we go. That was episode 1 of FreeDOOM. Was supposedly the latest version of the game. I hope everyone has enjoyed. And thank you, SiriBot, for taking care of the spam bot shit. I love how SiriBot's like gets on it to the point where it's like, before they can even like send a message or something like that. It's like SiriBot's on that shit. Alright, so I don't know if anyone's like actively in chat right now, but it's standard procedure for how I usually do things. So we'll do that. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this random ass stream of FreeDOOM. I will continue it somewhere down the road. Probably unless I decide to like. Unless I like get bored and I'm not really doing anything, like I was for this stream, then I might do it sooner rather than later. But I'd say probably next time I might get back on FreeDOOM will be probably after I finish the Snow Wave mod for for Doom, or Doom 2 I should say, because it is a Doom 2 mod, not Ultimate Doom. But yeah. Yeah, we are going to end. We are going to try to, so we can raid someone. Because if it's during my normal time, earlier than that, or even later, I do like to go try and raid people after my streams. That goes high. Alright. Probably afterwards, I'm gonna go fix my tea up and probably heat up the rest of the tater tots that got left, because I didn't have another burger that I was going to eat, but somehow my dog got it. But somehow my dog got it, even though like he was in a high, even though it was in a place that was like should have been far out of his Falkland reach. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do that. Yes, let's see. Curiouser. Hmm. Inami Mori. Okay. I reckon I can, do that because they have been live for that long. See if I can write into them. HINA. Alright, so. Alright, so yeah, this is going to be it for stream and everything, tonight, or today, because it's 5 a.m. now. But I hope everyone has enjoyed. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I really and truly appreciate it. Whether you're watching this live or even or as a vlog of some kind, I really do appreciate it. Even if even if fucking everything was quiet, but I hope I still brought entertainment to your day in some sort of way. But my next planned stream, if everything goes well, will hopefully be on Friday. Because it's part of my active week of streaming for this week. I'm gonna be trying to do some more Elden Ring. The idea that I have so far is I'm gonna be trying to do more work on Saoirse. Because I remade her into a Claws of Night build basically. Got her like a new look to play around with. I want to see if I can maybe get to the end game or something like that. Even if I have to turn even if I have to turn Lindell up to the Ashton Capital. But we'll see. Um, Saturday will be Shoot 'em Up Saturday, where I'll be doing more Doom mods and stuff like that. I'll be doing the Snow Wave community project that was made, I want to say recently. And Sunday's kind of up in the air for right now, because either A, I might do Dead by Daylight, probably do some killer action, or I might do some Rush Realms Arcade or something, I don't know. But until that time and anything like that, as always though, if you enjoyed what you saw today, and you're watching us on Twitch, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. If you want to follow me anywhere else online, you can feel free to check out my YouTube channel, give the sub, and all the usual good stuff. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter at Mr. Rumble Roses to check out what random tweets that I do. To also YouTube see the YouTube links that I share, or just have some sort of way of messaging me. But yeah. But until I see you guys in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and hope you have a good week or weekend. And also, Happy New Year.